So by now, if you're looking to make Arizona your home, I'm sure you have seen, what the housing market, living expenses in general, what they've gone to, the increases, and just the question, what is affordable? In today's video, I'm going to go over some of my favorite affordable cities in the Phoenix metro area. What's up, everyone? It's Rich Brecklin with Arizona Life and eXp Realty. Now, like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna go over some of my favorite affordable cities in Phoenix metro. Now, this is not a video just talking about the absolute bottom dollar, cheapest place you can buy anything, but places that that I like, that I think you might like, or maybe you're not aware of, places that you should call home. And be sure to stick around to the end because I have a big surprise. So to kick it off with number one, we are traveling to Avondale. Now, as you can see here, Avondale has done a really good job on their webpage for their town. And it is I think it's one of those places that maybe people don't look at right away, but Avondale brings a lot to the table. Avondale is located, just west of Phoenix, around 90,000 people, give or take. But most likely, if you've heard of Avondale, you know it because of the NASCAR race. NASCAR race, you know what I mean? The NASCAR track there, hosting at least 2 races every year right here in Phoenix. Well, Avondale. But Avondale, again, it brings a lot to the table. And like I said, I really love what they've done with their webpage. Now, their guide is also done really, really well. Helps, especially if you are new and looking at where to go. I wish other towns would put some of the work into their guide and the infographics and everything there is to do there that Avondale has done. They've done a really, really great job of selling Avondale. So, if you'd like a copy of this, you can go to their website or you can reach out to me and I'll be sure to email you a copy as well. But they really hit on, the experience of being at the track, but there's more than just being at the track. I mean, when you're going through this guide, it hits on doing stuff outside, the Tres Rios Nature Festival, the art scene. So there is a lot to offer in Avondale. But you want to know, how much does it cost to buy a home? With the median price in Phoenix Metro expecting to exceed $500,000 next year, that's what I'm told. Avondale comes in at the median of $381. So $381 for the median. And the highest price in Avondale, in the last 6 months, I guess, of me making this video, is around $800,000 and a low of 75. Again, those are both the extremes, highs and lows for Avondale, but median wise, expect to spend under $400,000 to get yourself a home in Avondale. So if Avondale is somewhere you'd like more info on, or maybe something you never even think about, but it is just west of Phoenix, not too far, and it's a great location and a lot to offer right there to get an affordable home right here in Phoenix Metro. Next up, we are continuing our stay in the West Valley, and we're gonna head to Goodyear. Yes, I've done a video on Goodyear before. If you would like more info on that, check it out after this video. But Goodyear, another growing area, and again, located in the West Valley, and yes, named after the Goodyear tire company. Goodyear brings a lot to the table. You have the Estrella Mountains, you have Estrella Mountain Ranch, which is an awesome neighborhood. But Goodyear, it's one of the greatest places to live in the West Valley, with so much to offer, from golf courses to the spring training. So if you take a look here at on Goodyear's website, again, they've done a really, really great job of selling Goodyear. And when you look at some of the homes available for sale in Goodyear, again, it ranges in prices, and we'll get into the median price here in a moment. But you can find a nice home for sub, $400,000. And if you want to get that price, that budget bumped up a little bit, you can. But again, we're talking affordable living right here. And in Goodyear, not only are the homes affordable, but you really don't have to go far for where your amenities and different things you like to do. Having the baseball fields right there, if that's something that's important to you, then you don't need to travel. You don't need to go into Phoenix to watch the game. Just get all of your spring training baseball fill right there in pretty much your backyard. And when it comes to the median price of Goodyear, again, you're right around that $440,000 mark, and the lowest within the last 6 months of this video was around $210,000, and the highest was right around $1.4. So some huge ranges there, but you're looking at a median of $440, an average of $473. Now, I don't know if that's affordable for you or not, but for what you get in Goodyear, you get a little bit more house for your dollar compared to $440 in say Gilbert or Scottsdale, which is going to be almost impossible to find. You're not going to find it in Paradise Valley, that's for sure. But in Goodyear, it's a great growing community. It offers a lot of amenities, and again, check out their website, their city website, or if you'd like, again, me to send you some information on it, feel free to reach out. My email is in the description, or it should be, or hit me up in the comment section, and I'll be sure to send you some more info on it. And again, I did do a video covering Goodyear, but I can always go back, hit some more info if you have different questions on Goodyear. But yeah, Goodyear is a pretty cool spot. I got a lot of friends over there, and they absolutely love living in Goodyear. Next up, we are headed east, far east, to Santan Valley. Now, Santan Valley is in Pinal County, the neighboring county to Maricopa. Now, you may not have heard of Santan Valley, or you may have heard it thrown around here and there, but a lot of it's kind of some unincorporated areas, but borders Queen Creek. It is, again, it's an affordable place to live. Now, their website from their city government, whatever you want to call it, that could use some work compared to some others. But Santan Valley, there are some beautiful homes there. I have some clients, they absolutely love living in Santan Valley. You're not going to have quite the same amenities that you're going to have in some of the other cities I've talked about, but you're still close enough to Gilbert and Queen Creek where you can still get those. And honestly, it's not a crazy drive to get into Phoenix either, if whatever you need is over there. But again, looking here at our site, you can still get some nice homes for under $400,000. And as we go to look at the median and average prices of Santan Valley, in the last 6 months, we're looking at an average $420, a median of $393, a low of $220, and a high of $1.5. Again, homes here are lasting around 2 to 3 weeks, so like the rest of the Phoenix metro market, homes are selling quickly. But again, Santan Valley, high, low, depending on what your budget is, but it is an affordable place to live if that is what you're looking for, and you don't want to spend $750,000 just to get into the neighborhood. Well, Santan Valley would be a great choice for you. And if you don't need a lot of those amenities, within walking distance to your house, well, Santan Valley is a great option. So again, it comes down to personal preference, what you can live with, what you can live without, and your budget. But Santan Valley is on my list for that reason. All right, we're getting back in the truck and we're going back west, and this time we're heading to Tolleson. Again, Tolleson is a west suburb of Phoenix, and it's one of the smaller suburbs. Under 10,000 people. There aren't a lot of huge draws to Tolleson itself. It doesn't have a lot of the big attractions. But the good thing about Tolleson, you are close enough so you can drive, 15, 20 minutes and, take in those attractions for yourself, whether it be, a game, museum, zoo, park. But Tolleson's median price and homes for sale is what made it get on this list. So as you look here on our site, you can find some nice homes for, around that $400,000 mark. Even, some of the new homes, some of the new builds, right there, it looks like it's starting in the upper fours. Now, when it comes to the average and median home price of Tolleson, at least sold prices within the last 6 months of this video, we're looking under 400, around that 375 mark for the average and the median, with a low of 160 and a high of 640. So it stays, that range is a lot tighter compared to some of the other homes where you're looking from 200 on a low to 1.5, like we just talked about. So Tolleson, again, it's a smaller area, but very affordable, and the homes don't last long, 10, 20 days tops before they are sold. So a lot of other people are taking advantage of, that affordable living in the Phoenix metro area. But again, Tolleson, great homes, good location, doesn't necessarily offer a ton of, the big, tourists or the big draws where people want to live there, but you are close enough to all the surrounding areas where you can, just drive and take those in for yourself. But Tolleson, they made it on my list because great prices. All right, now I know when I started this video, I said I had a big surprise, and that's because we're headed to Surprise, Arizona. Yeah, I know, that's awful. Sorry, dad joke here. But yeah, Surprise, Arizona in the West Valley, but it has grown like so many other places here in Phoenix Metro, but there's around 140, 150,000 people right now in Surprise, calling Surprise, Arizona their home. And well, with good reason. One, living in the West Valley, living in Surprise, you have fantastic views. I feel that you really have that Southwest decor, the Southwest, that lifestyle, and just the landscape more so in Surprise than say, Gilbert. I feel like Gilbert is more green, where Surprise, you get to embrace that Southwest culture, and that's why I love Surprise. And looking here at some of the homes for sale, again, you can get homes, 200,000-300,000, depending on what it is you're looking for, and all the way up to the, in the $1 million range or more. But a lot of good options also in the $300,000 to $400,000 range. And when it comes to the average and median sales price of Surprise, median you're around 409, average around 437. And a low in the last 6 months was right around 200, and a high was just under 1.5 million. Now, again, a lot of pros living in Surprise. You're still close to everything, and it's become, I have some friends who live there and they love living there with their family. So a lot of big draw to living in Surprise. But you have around $400,000, you're looking for a home, you're looking for a great spot to live, Surprise would be a great option for you. So if you have questions on any of the areas I covered today, please, let me know. Or if you have questions on some other areas I did not cover, reach out, send me a text, email, phone call, let me know in the comments. Happy to help any way I can. This is Rich Brecklin, eXp Realty, Arizona Life, and I will see you next time. Bye.